For the benefit of those who are joining us for the first time, my name is Alex Ibori. I'm a wife and I'm a mother. And I pride in telling people I'm a stay-at-home mom. Some people are quarreling in the keypad already. Yes. Somebody will say, Alex, can you quit saying that? Yes. I'm sure I'll get you will be smart. Okay, I'm back. The network was very funny. Like I was saying, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and a lot of people are always arguing that with me. They say, Alex, stay at home. Yes, I'm redefining stay at home because I've been staying at home since 2018 when I took in for my last set of babies. And it's been wonderful, though it's not been easy, but it's been worth it, and it's been rewarding to stay at home and be in the life of my children and do so many other businesses, including reaching out to a lot of people, because what we do here is a symbiotic kind of relationship. I will not bore us with so much of my story tonight, but for the smooth sail of this presentation, I'm going to be needing the help of some people who are going to help in the directing of the affairs, keeping decorum, and helping to answer questions. This night, without particular order, I'm going to be choosing some people who are going to be co-hosting with us tonight. I'm going to choose Ogechi Nabogo. Ogechi, you are welcome to this night presentation. You are going to be one of the co-hosts for tonight. Ogechi is a female. She's a mother also, a wonderful.
Good evening, everybody. Sorry, I think Mama Alex, the network is disturbing her. Please, if you are not talking, can you kindly mute yourself, please? Kindly mute yourself. Kindly mute yourself. Mama Alex will come back soon. She's trying to sort things out. I can see that.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm using double device now.
Okay.
I don't know if I should switch one off or should just talk from one and use the slide on the other instead of switching off totally.
Just block the speaker of one.
Okay. That is what network does sometimes. But we're not giving up.
That's why I'm using 3 devices.
I'm going to make the other device a co-host. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. What do you think a lot of people felt or did when he wanted to start Facebook? And they told him it's not possible. Now, I want you to take a look at what happened yesterday. Mark Zuckerberg acted like God. He held the whole world at a standstill. There's something that went on from the words of the Market Watch. Market Watch gave a projection. I'm echoing terribly. Market Watch gave a projection that by 2024, the stem cell usage or the stem cell market would have gotten to $467 billion. There was another saying that said, in the next 10 years, 80% of the world's population will be tied to the usage of stem cells. In case you're not thinking of that projection, please, I want you to take a deeper look at it. It is happening already. So tonight, we are going to be choosing some co-hosts to help us with tonight's presentation. In case the network throws me out, because he's been doing that. Professor Adeloye, you are a co-host. Dare Daramola, you are a co-host. Ogechi Nabogo, you are a co-host. Ultimi Achievers, you are a co-host. Let us quickly start before we get another issue.
Mike, echoing seriously.
Can anybody see this slide? Thank you. Can anyone see this slide?
Yes, way out.
Okay. Thank you so very much.
Yes, yes,
Please.
I can see.
Any of the co-hosts, please help to mute the people, please. Thank you so very much. The training this evening, or the topic for this evening, is embracing revolutionary solution to a healthy living. Embracing revolutionary solution to a healthy living. This is invariably telling us what is the way out. There is a revolutionary way to getting healthy. A lot of people are tired of what they are faced with. A lot of people are tired of what they've been told. A lot of people are tired of managemental therapies. A lot of people don't even know what to do anymore. A lot of people are trying to see what is in this life for me again. They don't know where to go from where they were or where they are. Ladies and gentlemen, we are offering you a way out this evening. And what is that way out? Do you need a way out from diabetes? Do you need a way out from obesity? Do you need a way out from a congenital heart disease? Do you need a way out from so many cardiovascular cases? Do you need a way out from unhealthy living? What is the answer to that which you are sorting after? What is that revolutionary solution to that healthy living? The solution to that is what we call the stem cells. Why is it the stem cells? What is the story behind these stem cells that we speak about every day? What is the story behind this stem cell that we currently and every day we put people together to tell them? This is because wellness has left the normalcy. Wellness is now getting to the basic of everything, to the root of everything, to where it all started. Wellness is now going into how we were formed in the first place, knowing the cause of what is happening at the roots to fix what the fruits will yield. These stem cells we've always spoken about is here defined. From the cartoon representation, you will see that there is a stem cell in the middle. Now, from that stem cell came the blood cells, came the neurons, came the liver cells, the muscle cells, the fat cells, the epithelial cells, intestinal cells, the bone cells, the marrow cells, the cardiac cells, and again, replicating the stem cells themselves. So the stem cells are not just birthing cells, they are also replicating themselves. Stem cells are special cells called the mother cells. For anything to get the accolade mother, that thing must have procreated. That thing must have birthed. For it to be called a mother, it must have begotten something. Mother cells with the amazing power to produce new cells that can transform into any tissue or organ in our body. Stem cells are the foundation of every organ. They are the foundation of every tissue in the body. It can renew, make a copy, and differentiate. Now, a lot of people ask me, Alex, how do you mean differentiate? It means it can develop into more specialized cells. Let me take our mind to explaining the meaning of differentiation. Let's take our mind to a hospital environment. If you are sick of 2-3 different things in 2-3 different organs in the body, let's take a look at the heart, or maybe the kidney, the eyes. You needed to see a doctor. If you go to a normal hospital, a doctor can just ask you for signs and symptoms and write down. But if you really needed a specialist that will take care of whatever it is the case may be, if you go to the ENT, they will lead you to an ophthalmologist for your eyes. If you needed something for the heart, they will tell you you have to book an appointment with a cardiologist. How about if the kidney is what the problem is? You need to see the nephrologist. All of them are doing a differentiated, yes, they are all doing a differentiated kind of assessment. But the stem cells are undifferentiated. They are not specific. But do you know the beautiful thing? When they get into you, they differentiate. It's like the chameleon picking up a color of whatever it meets in an environment. When the stem cell gets into you, they differentiate because they started you in the first place. They know where to go to get what is needed to replicate and regenerate whatever could be wrong in your body. Stem cells are stem cells. No two things are stem cells. They are stem cells on its own, complete and whole. Let's take a look at this. The human organs. I was just talking about seeing the cardiologist for the heart, seeing the nephrologist for the kidney. You needed to see somebody if you have something with the liver and everything with the intestine. You needed to see a brain surgeon. You needed all these cells, tissues, organ are all made up of the stem cells. Therefore, it is good to explain that everybody has stem cells from the copulation between our parents, father and mother. They both donated cells that became the stem cell that formed you as a person that got birthed in 40 weeks plus and minus, with every of your features complete. That is the work of a stem cell. Now, everybody uses stem cells. I'm talking, I'm using my stem cells. I'm eating, I'm using stem cells. You're sleeping, would you ask your heart to stop and sleep while you sleep? No. Therefore, you use your stem cell every day. That means your stem cells are depleting with or without your consent. By default, they are depleting. And when you take your mind to a battleground and you see a battalion being cut down, it's either the commander will ask for a reinforcement to boost up the battlefield. If he should be depending on the very weak soldiers that he has on the battleground, it is very, very glaring that he might lose the battle. So this is what we are going to be likening our stem cells with. Stem cells die and degenerate due to age, environmental factors, illnesses, and all. They die. So what do? We need to deliberately nourish and regenerate our stem cells. Did you see the word? Deliberately nourish, one, and regenerate, two. How do we nourish? Our food, the supplements, and maybe drugs, the fruits and all. That is how we nourish. Some people will tell you, I take glutathione and all. You only use that to nourish. But to regenerate the stem cells, only a stem cell can help to regenerate a stem cell. Let's get that fact clear this night. Only a stem cell will help to regenerate the stem cells. Whoa, why do stem cells die? Let's take a look at these representations. That young man is happy in that environment, but is that a very good environment? That is where he knows as home. That is what he's been exposed to. This man wants to gulp down everything. Look at the eyes, the way he's even looking at the food. You can count every unhealthy thing in what he has in front of him there. How about this person who is wallowing away, maybe in depression or something, and blowing life out with liquor and smokes? How about when we are fatigued or when we cannot get enough sleep? When sleep is eluding us. Some people don't know that insomnia is real. How about when we age, we wrinkle, our stem cells die due to many of these factors. But there is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody somewhere, some people somewhere are thinking ahead for us. And they ask, why will we be here while the world suffers? Let's get to work and see what we can do. There's a company called Phytoscience. Phytoscience was founded in 2012. It's a Malaysian company. And they went into partnership with a company called Mibel Biochemistry from Zurich, Switzerland. We all know that anything that is Swiss made is top-notch. You will want a Swiss lace. Wouldn't you? You want a Swiss golden watch? Now, Mibel Biochemistry made Phytoscience the sole distributor of the double and the triple stem cell that they formulated. How did they get this? They found out that the only means of getting live cell is through the embryos or through the donation of the adult stem cells, the pluripotent cells that you get. If you have ever heard the word being used at all, Someone went for bone marrow transplantation, someone with sickle cell anemia, someone with cancer, and all. Most of them go for the bone marrow transplantation or some inseminations and all. But it is not cheap to acquire some of these cells, the live cells. And again, it became controversial. Some people in the world are not so comfortable with them. My faith also does not really conform with it. But do you know what? Mibel Biochemistry found a solution to that and put everybody's mind to rest. They went vegan and they found some things that are vegan friendly and easily acceptable and accessible too. Now, Phytoscience is pioneering in the business of plant stem cell to take care of our physical and financial well-being. What did Mibel Biochemistry find? What did they make Phytoscience partner with? Mibel Biochemistry found a species of apple that is an 18th century rare in extinction apple. This apple is a sour-tasting apple, but it has the ability to self-heal, self-renew, cover up, age gracefully like we wish people on their birthdays. The apple has been able to help a lot of people look younger, but many people never knew they have so many other wonderful things to gain from the apple until the research being carried out by Mibel Biochemistry. Mibel Biochemistry went through a revolutionary technology. That is why we are all seated here tonight. The revolutionary technology is a liposomal phytocell technology called there's a nanotechnology called the liposomal phytocell technology. And with it, Mibel Biochemistry was able to take out 0.1% of the concentration of this, with the concentration of this phytocell they were able to get 0.1% of the apple stem cell. And they introduced it to human lives. Do you know it was gathered that this 0.1% will act as a catalyst to speed up regeneration of stem cells? Get this correctly, not nourishing, regenerating. Please look up the word regenerating. Regenerating, bringing birth, bringing back to life, birthing, rebirthing. Speeds up, act as a catalyst to speed up regeneration of up to 80% of stem cell in human body. It is a world-class thing. It is the next wonder of the world. So they partnered with Mibel Biochemistry and they gave the sole rights. They got the sole right from Mibel Biochemistry. And we have here showcased the product of Mibel Biochemistry with Phytoscience and another American company. We have the double and the triple stem cells, and we also have the IIQ plus, which is not shown in this. We have the double and the crystal cell, which are sublingually taken. How do we mean sublingual? Sublingual is, it goes right under the tongue. The double stem cell and the crystal cell is your best go for every health issue. They take care of over 200 different kinds of health challenges. You got me correctly. Remember at conception, when our mom got fertilized, when she was fertilized and the egg got fertilized and the stem cell was made, it broke open and it broke into 280 cells, different cells, and they still went further to break more. Now, this is going to help to take care of over 200 health issues. Note that it is the stem cell that formed all those cells in the beginning, and the stem cells are smart cells. This is going to help preserve vision, better blood circulation, boost energy. I was asking someone yesterday and he said, wow, Alex, I thought I was on a boosting, energy boosting stuff. As I used it, my energy was of the increase, everything. I was just looking, I was smiling. The stem cell restores, they regenerate, they replicate, they repair. Don't get scared. If you have a case of someone with cancer, it will not replicate the cancerous cells. No, it will rather repair damaged cells. It will combat cells that are sick and weak, and it will birth for it a new cells. So what do you do when you wake up in the morning on an empty stomach? You should take the sachet of either crystal cell or the double stem cell made from the Utula spatluba apple, acai berry, burgundy grapes, and the crystal cell has in it the tomato cell. That is wonderful for every man matter. If you have a man in your house, in your vicinity, any man from age 40 should be so concerned about their prostate health. So the stem cell helps to take care of those challenges. The snowfield fort is your best goal for every gastrointestinal problem. The snowfield fort is made from the Snow Mountain algae peel. It is made from the mulberry plant extracts, the wheatgrass, and so many extracts. You will see a spherical representation in the front of the snowfield. I'm passionate about this. I speak about it all the time because the snowfield fort can help you. If anyone has the sickle cell, the snowfield fort is your best goal. It's going to help anyone who's got a sickled cell to change cell type. A lot of people who have suffered sickle cell anemia are all coming back to tell, oh, I never knew I could change cell. I am free from crisis, because it's going to finally give a spherical representation to that cell. You're going to be free from all known and unknown health crises. The snowfield fort will help to cure halitosis. You heard the word correctly, cure. Halitosis is what oozes from your mouth when there is an offensive odor. Halitosis is actually not coming from the mouth. Halitosis is coming right from the guts. So the snowfield fort is going to help put that to rest. So what will the snowfield fort do? It's your best aid for every gastrointestinal problem. It will detox you from chronic illness. Many of us don't know we work with heavy metals. The snowfield fort is going to cleanse us of heavy metals. It will rebuild hemoglobin. Yes, it will fight infection. It will aid in weight loss. It will manage sugar. It will balance acid-alkaline counts. We all know that anybody that is alkaline rich, that body cannot suffer cancer. So the snowfield fort is going to help balance acid-alkaline count. How do you take the snowfield fort? The snowfield fort is not poured under the tongue. Please don't pour it there. The snowfield fort is mixed up in 50 cl sachet of water or 500 ml of water, according to your count in your part of the world. When you mix a sachet in 500 ml water or 50 cl water, you need to sip gently in the period of 30 minutes. You take one sachet for a day. We have the Actual Plus. These are not drugs, but they work better, faster than any known drugs. The Actual Plus is made from 18 fruit, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices. Imagine that buffet of so much fruits. How do you take the Actual Plus? If you are treating a very terrible health issue or you're in convalescence, you can take 10 drops of the Actual Plus in 4 ounces of water, a quarter glass of water. room temperature water. Please do not use in hot water. You can do that 3 times every day and you're good to go. If you just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle, you can do 3 to 5 drops in 4 ounces of water and you're good. It's your best goal for COVID-19. Yes, you got it from me because I've used it for uncountable people who suffered from COVID. Yes. And today, a lot of changes have happened. They are free. We have the skincare, the topically applied, that many of us found other jobs for. We didn't just let them be topically applied. Many of us spray the Miracle Intense inside the eyes. We have the H2O moisturizer that keep your skin supple and hydrated. The Miracle Intense Essence is a spray, as the name implies, it's miraculous. You can spray it on wounds, on cuts, on burns, on ulcerated body parts, on bald hair for men who have lost their hair. This can help you to grow back no matter how old you are. I've seen someone who's got degenerated gum and she sprayed the Miracle Intense into her gum and she's good. How about the H2O moisturizer? It's going to take away fine lines and wrinkles. To take away fine lines and wrinkles.